Okay, so we're gonna do some lymph drainage in the neck and face. So, as your awesome pictures show, there's some lymph nodes here and along the neck. So, from the videos we watched today, the pumping is definitely the best way to kind of stimulate the major lymph nodes. So, you want to clear your lymph nodes before you work distally from them, I guess. So we're just gonna do some light pumping in here. A couple things with lymph drainage. If somebody has a lymph node that's been chronically swollen, you definitely want to encourage them to go get it looked at. Typically, when you're getting sick, your lymph nodes get swollen, but they're painful. So if somebody has a lymph node like on their neck and it's just been swollen for a long time, and there's no pain, then they should definitely get it looked at. So I'm just going to work these main ones here. And it's like that, what they were doing in the video where you just kind of push into it. Okay, so once you have everything kind of cleared, now you can start on like the actual lymph drainage. So the way I do lymph drainage is you take your fingers and you kind of do a little pinchy move with them. And so you're kind of like pinch and then let go. And you kind of move down towards those major lymph nodes. None of them were doing this. So I don't know why, because this is how I was taught, so whatever. And it's really light. And I can do it on all of you guys so that you guys can feel how light it is. So you just kind of crawl along the skin. Does that feel okay? Mm-hmm. I feel like maybe if somebody was really ticklish, they might have issues with it, but so I'm just gonna lightly turn her head and I'm gonna do like the side of the neck.
How many times do you go over the spot?
I think it depends on how swollen they are. But if you're just doing kind of general, you know, I would say like 2 or 3 strokes is fine. And then when I'm done doing a few like on one side, then I like to kind of clear the nodes again.
That makes sense.
So sometimes when people have sicknesses that are like lingering, lymph drainage can just be nice. Like just clear their nodes and then do some light stuff on the lines of their nodes or lymph to the nodes and then drain them again. But you're really just like, I guess your thumb can kind of drag on the surface to really encouraging it to go towards the node and not backwards. So yeah, like the video said, it's really important to go to drain the nodes first and then direct everything towards them so they can be properly filtered. Have you been feeling sick at all?
Not really.
No.
Like allergies and stuff, I thought.
Okay. Feels just kind of tight in her lymph. Feels tight. So. And the the more stuff they have going on in their lymph, the more tighter it's gonna feel. Like some people you might not really be able to really even pinch because it's like so full. And that's when maybe those other videos would come in handy, just like doing like circles because you can't really pinch anything. But if you guys start feeling sick, you can kind of do this to yourself too, especially in here. Like if you start getting like a sore throat, you can kind of work in the tonsil area as well. Did you hurt your wrist today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Say we could do lymph drainage on it, but it might need to just kind of heal. So maybe it's still bothering you on Saturday. We'll do a little lymph on it. And you can also do this little pinchy move along the forehead. Do you guys have any specific questions or want to see anything specific?
I'm just intrigued. Yeah, it's neat that we can provide a pump and like get that stuff to move.
Totally.
Just liquid.
But just such gentleness.
That too.
That's, I mean, it's calming watching you, so I can imagine
Yeah.
how that would be.
Yeah, so, post-op, and then, like, if someone's just getting over being sick, all of these things can be really helpful.
I'm just gonna recommend it to my dad.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
He's been feeling the anesthesia
Mm.
and he's so tired, so I'm gonna recommend it.
Clear it out of the system.
Right.
It's crazy how that stuff, like, lingers.
Is it 30 days that it can linger?
Maybe even longer. I think it really depends on you and,
Okay.
like, what you got going on, but
Water.
because his kidneys are the filter of it, and that's what's being affected, it might take even longer.
That's what we talked about last night anyways. He's gonna be very tired throughout this process anyways.
Yeah.
So. But I didn't say that.
Yeah, sometimes people's like skulls are really tight and they just have like extra fluid in there, so yeah.
And you said that. What is it retaining when there's water in the lymph node? What is in it? Is it just
It's like extra fluid, it's just like extra water
okay?
and
That's
proteins
protein.
and whatever else, because it takes like the waste.
Like metabolic waste and things.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think we go into the lymph system
Soon.
next, right? I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, because we're cardiovascular. Maybe it's respiratory.
I can check.
No,
I can't remember.
we have a test in respiratory.
Oh yeah,
this
we
week.
already. Wait, that's for pathology, but physiology.
Oh, I don't know.
Physiology, we're in cardiovascular. I don't even know. But like, it feels like your lymph node right here is swollen. That's why I asked if you were feeling sick.
I do. Now that I think of it, my throat was kind of hurting this morning and yesterday morning. But like, it stopped. I don't know.
So as you do that, can you feel the lymph node release?
Mm-hmm. It softens.
We already went through the
Look at the lymph node.
Did we?
Yeah. Because we went over, that's actually on our test, 6, 7, and 8. Lymphatic and immune system.
No, not pathology, physiology.
Oh, phys, I thought you said cat.
I did that to you. Sorry.
Could some of that lymph node inflammation, like where you're feeling it, could it be just the body's fight response due to the strain? You know, like the inflammation from that?
No, it would be, this node has got a little bit of like a war going on in it. So like a pathogen has entered it and it's like fighting it off.
Hmm.
So your lymph filters all of the pathogens to the nodes, and that's where the white blood cells are that attack it and take care of it. When sometimes what happens is like the lymph nodes, like it's almost like it's at a standstill and nothing's like really happening. So what lymph drainage does is it's like pumps it so it starts moving around more, and then hopefully like the white blood cells take more notice and react more. So if you have a lymph node that's swollen and there's no pain or sickness or anything, then basically like it can be just like the immune response isn't happening and like the pathogen is like now colonizing in there and starting its
It's kind of
own.
like a block, a drainage block.
Yeah, totally. And then that usually can cause like tumors or just like it could be cancer that's growing in there, and the white blood cells are just not doing their job.
So that being said, so let's say somebody comes to you and they're like, oh no, and you're like, well, it's definitely enlarged. And they're like, no, but it's been like that for a while, no pain, no anything. Do you work that node or do you not work it? Because if it could be cancerous, could you?
Locally
Yeah.
contraindicated.
Yeah, it would, I would say chronically like a month or more.
Okay.
If it's been less than a month, then you could potentially do lymph drainage and see if that stimulates anything. But, even like, I've had lymph nodes be swollen for like 3 weeks and then it just kind of goes away.